Oh, right. Holy heck. There we go. Wait, what? Where's my car? Huh. Engine starved of oil. How? Oh, wait, yep. Pay attention to the lights. Don't want the cops back after me again. I don't have a... Oh, it's over there on the side. I don't... Does a supercharger have to make so much noise? Driving all carefully and whatnot now. You know, it does not sound healthy, and I also don't know my fuel level. Ah, I got almost a full tank. I also don't know if this is a good gear ratio or not, or if I'm going to run out of gears. I also need to raise the suspension a little. What's weird is the rear had an option for rally, but the front only had off-road or race. And I didn't know if off-road was going to perform enough like the rally, so I may end up just jacking up the race suspension and softening the bound a little on the shocks, and we'll call it good there. Another loan. Oh my god. Money grab bank. I've paid 2 loan amounts, haven't made $1 with this thing yet. She rides a bit rough. But in theory, I should be able to blow this 147 out of the park. Oh, wait, that was the wrong... I don't remember what... Yeah. Oh. Alrighty, and here we are. So, I did a dumb and took out a loan, which has already reclaimed 2 payments from me. And all I've managed to do is rebuild it. Now, it has the best options, which money can buy. What that means for power, no idea. It's now open header with a supercharger in there, so... With a big supercharger. Probably should have looked at the tuning before I left, because right now everything's out of the box, so the front ride height's a touch on the low side. I hope that the fender cutting into the tire doesn't become a problem. But, yeah, I went for race suspension, which is funny, because it said struts in the rear, didn't it? And yet I see leaf springs? No, I see struts. What the hell's... Oh, is it just a trailing arm? Okay, never mind. But yeah, let's sling it around the track and see what it can do now. Try not to wreck it. Make that 3 loan payments. Oh my lord. Yeah. So if this works, then, I mean, I have dirt tires on here. There's no reason I can't sling it around some rally courses. I did put the quick ratio steering box in it. Hopefully that actually translates, because that'll help. Let's just, see what she does. Oh my god. Holy dear god, that little 0.6 liter has some guts about it. Nope. Oh, okay. Still gotta take it easy on these corners. Oh my lord, it needs all the brakes it's got. Oh, I just figured it out. Okay, the oil pan is actually in front of the engine. So it actually accelerates so hard that the oil can't get to the bottom of the pan where the pickup is. You'd think the race pan would fix that. Oh, I don't trust it in the corners yet. It has so much pickup and go, you actually can't whack the throttle in the corners. Oh my god, it's quick. Maybe it was a mistake to just go straight for maxed. Oh. Brakes are good. Brakes are good. Oh my god, if I could push it a little harder. I mean, I need to shave another 11 seconds off. Oh, wait, I got, what's this? Oh, I can get more time attack series? Is that what this means? Unlocked series. Nice. I made $3,000 off that? Okay, so this was not the track I did the last time. So when I get done with this, I need to do the other track. Okay, so let's find our way back. Where do I need to go? I need to go back to this one? Or this? Wait. Where am I? Is it this one? I hate trying to find... There we go. Back to there. Oh, it's right in front of me. Okay. Like, this thing has... I would say too much power for its size, but it actually doesn't. It handles the power pretty good. I do want to do one thing while I'm in a nice little space here. Oof. Okay, it can do a four-wheel launch and just spin itself out. That's... Oh my lord. I do need to make adjustments to the suspension and everything, but... Okay, I think it was... Oh, I haven't even... Commercial crossover, haven't even attempted that. This is the one where I got the 147. Yeah, because I just... So if I can do a 135, complete a lap in under 21 seconds. Maybe? This is a pretty basic route, I'm pretty sure. My god. Yeah, you can't actually... I don't know how this is going to do on the quarter mile. I might blow the motor because you can't accelerate all the way. Okay, it's a follow through, but the brake zone comes up so quick. I don't know how much I trust that corner. Oh my, yeah. Well, that didn't work. Now I need a touch more weight on the rear. Or better tires, honestly. I'm running dirt tires. That almost ended badly. I'm good. Oh. I like how the game saved right then too. Like, oh, you're about to biff it. Okay, with the two spinouts, how'd I do? A 153? So I actually went slower than I did before giving it the gobs of power because I managed to spin out twice. I only made $100. Ooh. Let's try it again. curb is rough. Okay, I think, what did I see there? I got a 133 there. That's what I'm talking about. No penalty. I'm a second off from getting the lap under 2150. Ooh, but hey, made $4 grand off that. I mean, experience points, I think, for stuff. And whatever these are. All right, we're going to continue. Now I understand. So continue here means they leave the truck at the start line. Continue at challenge start means that's back where I picked the thing. Okay. All right, well, I feel like we need to do a drag race. I need to know, where is the start for that? Over here? It's drag weight tuning. How did I do this? It's this one. Here we go. Okay, so this is the sportsman tree. I'm not doing bracket racing. Just right off the bat. Okay. Let's set the route there. Okay, we have to cross under the bridge. Oh, Jesus. Wait, where am I going? I'm just going over there. How do I get over there? It says I have to cross over. Hang on. The GPS is confusing me. Oh, because I have to go back that way to get to the tunnel. Got it. And as a 0.6 liter, it ends up not being that loud despite the fact I'm open header right now. I really wonder how this thing's gonna run on, like, again, I'm still on dirt tires, which I think I prefer because I have the feeling that if I were to run like slicks or any kind of, you know, asphalt track style tire, that this thing would just flip. Whereas right now, when I push it, the back end just comes around on me, which is not too bad. I'd prefer that. Never mind the loud questions we're probably being asked. Oops, I just cut someone off, but I couldn't see him. Alrighty. So I can only drive under 10 seconds, pays out 1,600. The hard part is going to be launching. I do have a sequential shift now, so in theory I can neutral drop it. I wonder if I can hold the handbrake. I'm going to screw this up the first time just to test things. Oh, and I guess I can't have... Hey, my engine's not on. There we go. Wait, is it really not smart enough to know? Uh-oh. Other problem I have. Okay, there we go. I don't have a gauge that I can read in there at least. Okay, I screwed up a couple shifts there. That was only an 1154. Could I squeeze a second off? I don't know if the neutral drop was worth it. My RT, I was asleep at the line again. God dang. But a 148 60 foot. I mean, for a 12-second K truck, that doesn't seem bad. But I feel like I could get that faster. Speed-wise, like, I'm out accelerating them. But yeah, they picked up on me, so might have to try it again and just see if maybe instead of neutral dropping, just foot braking it. I don't have a clutch pedal. Let's retry same opponent. Okay. I have no gas. Okay, that was weird. Oh, I'm deep stage. How'd I do that time? Yeah, I don't think that was any faster. But okay, so if you full on foot brake it, it's smart enough to put the clutch in for you. So I didn't need a neutral drop it. And yeah, I actually think I went slower. I was more asleep at the line and my 60 foot was worse. Probably because, you know what? Because I was deep staged. That's why. Well, yeah, that would be my guess. All right. we're going to continue because I recall there's a shop around here, maybe? Right behind me. Alder, yeah, here we go. There's a computer right behind me, so maybe I can use this to... Oh, and there's a gas station. Nice. Where's the computer? Oh, it's in here? Oh, you have to purchase it. God, how much is it? It's 150 grand. Okay. Well, I wanted to mess with the ECU a little bit, but because I feel it kind of fallen over in higher RPM ranges. Also, it's redlining at, what was that, like 6,500, despite the red line being marked higher, or 5,500? Like it bounces the rev limiter almost 500 RPM before the physical red line on the gauge. So, hey, look, there's a cop just sitting, waiting, knowing I'm going to do something dumb at some point. I do want to try something a little more drifty. Not that. That seems like I could do that without causing too much damage. And it's relatively easy to get to. All right. Oh my God, like you just... The auto clutch. It's like it forgot. It's like, oh, you have a 0.6 liter engine here. Let me rev it to the moon and dump the clutch for you. Have I made enough to pay my loan off yet? I spent like 20 grand on this thing. I would be curious to see what its value is. Okay, we're not going. Game crashed. I hope that doesn't become a problem. All right, and we're back. Now I gotta figure out where I was going. Down here, right? Or is circuit? Yep. Milestone reached. Long distance driver. Didn't I already get that? Why are we stopped? Is there supposed to be a stop sign here? Oh, out of curiosity, how does it launch on dirt? Oh, wow. It's gonna be dangerous. Okay, so I'm assuming this is the circuit here. I need to do... Okay. Let's not send it into a wall. It's easy on the throttle. I have more power than I need. I am also running way too rigid of a suspension for this. Oh. Okay, that was 1,800 for like 25 seconds. I'm not doing 25 seconds. I'm afraid for my life, honestly. Because that, I just like getting too heavy of a braking situation, and she just doesn't. Sorry, I had to think. It's so shifty, like it wants to oversteer and then using the four-wheel drive to pull the front end back around. It's not, I misgauge that throttle just a little bit and it'll, like, that's why you see me tapping the throttle so much, because it like unsettles the car so badly. It's almost like I'm running a stiff race suspension off-road and it's not working. But am I still making good money? 1,200 bucks? Okay. I mean, so in theory, if I do like 30 laps of this, I pay my loan off. How much of a loan did I take? I took out 50 grand. I just realized that. Oh, that didn't sound good. That sounded like it hurt. But goes like a scalded cat. Or a chihuahua bit by a flea. Nope, 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 nope. See, and now it understeers. It's, the engine is not going to last long. Every hard acceleration starves it for oil because it's right there at the back. Yeah, okay, that was close. Oh, that was rough. Oh my God. I'm good? I took body damage, just body damage. I'm okay with this. I made 2 grand? How much money am I making doing this? It doesn't tell me how many laps I've done. I have no idea. I'm losing. I'm actually having fun is what it is. Where I'm not really sure how long I've been doing this. I've probably done about 10 or 12 laps, depending on, you know, if I were to base it off my own body temperature right now. Wow, that was not good. But good? I was just kind of letting the car do its own thing. Like, okay, let's see how it forces the steering, how it behaves. No, it wants to kill me. It was actually trying to commit homicide right there. Yeah, see, I get too much air on that with this rough suspension that I basically end up hitting the ground with not enough time to get the car to change directions before that little guardrail back there. Nope. Yep, got it. Right there. Yep, see that. And then if okay, we're good. That was, how did I get 2,300? What? Wait, why is the number going up? God, I'm gonna eat it on that corner one of these times. It'd be cool if there was like a dirt circle track. I mean, maybe just a little bit more attuned for what this has been set up for. I'm on fat dirt tires, but with a fairly rigid suspension. This thing would probably short track great. It just, I can't describe when it gets going. It doesn't seem to want to make up its mind which way's forward. You're kind of trying to like tell it, but it's like it's got ADD and a broken compass. Okay. It's hot in this room, and force feedback is starting to win. Oh, Lord. I'm making $3,000. It's kind of hard to, if I could look at how much money I had while doing this. All right, no, I need to stop. I can always come back and do it again, but I need a break. So we're just gonna finish this lap and bring her to a halt. Oh, Jesus. Whew. Let's just pause it right there. I have 61 grand. What? How do can I crouch? That's broken. Yes, I see now. That's why it started handling goofy. Uh-oh. Okay, somehow got in it. You know what? I have the money. How much is it to, oh, right, because my insurance, I get a free tow. Let's just go ahead and do that. Yep. It seems that race suspension met hard thing on the ground and it lost. I need a repair. What's full damage cost? $4,000 or 1,000 if I use one, but it'll affect my driver score. I mean, I got 57 grand. Let's just do it. I'm pretty sure if I do that and then I go to my loan, what do I owe left? Outstanding. Let's just do that. Boom. My loan is paid off. And I still have some amount of money behind all this stuff that I can't see. 17 grand. And I have to, dang it. Forgot to recall my vehicle. Why is my vehicle a different color now? Wait, what? The heck is going on over here? I don't understand these guys sometimes. They're just kind of dumb. Someone went and got an accident up there. You might want to check on that. Anywho's. All right, so now my vehicle's a different freaking color. Go figure. So, things I should change. Race suspension. I'm thinking I need to go ahead and do the rally in the back and the off-road in the front. Get a little more ground clearance on the front. Perhaps some more just suspension in general for the bumps, because I think this thing actually has a real good, like, other than as I started getting tired and from wrestling it, which most of the wrestling was from the fact that rough suspension, it was just skidding all over the place. And then what else? Oh, the four-wheel drive. I think I should get rid of the four-wheel drive, switch it for all-wheel drive. Because I don't think I need the low ratio anymore, and I'm wondering if that's going to give me a little bit of a... Maybe I could get like a variable center diff for it. Like if I just look in here real quick. Okay, here we go. Four-wheel drive. So let's say I put the all-wheel drive in there. Does that give me any options? No, but it might make it lighter. And then suspension, the struts. So we're on race. Let's go with rally. And that, I think that did lift it up a little bit. And then front suspension, off-road. And that gives me my ground clearance back. You know what? Let's just go ahead and do that. Confirm it. Then I can go back to my parts, make 2,400 back on that. Now it's still all-wheel drive, right? I did do that correctly. which I only just realized. I think I actually made it less powerful last one because I thought fuel injection was like a fuel injection upgrade and it had a factory supercharger. So I think I think these are all like only go in one slot. It's not you're upgrading your fuel injection, upgrading your intake. And I think I accidentally made it less powerful, but the CVT made up for that. Oil pan. Is there anything I can do about the oil pump? Now, what about tuning? RPM limit. Okay, so now I have a 7,000 RPM. Okay, so it was hitting that and bouncing back down. I could take that higher. I don't know if I should. All the suspension adjustments, all the transmission adjustments, which honestly feel fine. And depending on how stiff this is and how much that compresses, the front, honestly, like let's look at the suspension here. The front is super stiff compared to the rear, I think. Oh no, I'm reading the wrong one. It's not quite as stiff. So what if I were just to, for at least the dampening, I'll just match these numbers. So bump dampening 22, fast bump 16. No. What's happening here? Okay, screw it. I'll do it with sliders then. Rebound dampening 2400. Spring rate is 26,000 Newton meters. The front is 40,000. That's probably fine. So it should be 22, 16, 24 fast rebound. I don't have a fast rebound on the front because it's an off-road, not a rally. And do I lower the rear? I kind of wish... Can I... Oh, live updates. Let's do that. Does it? There we go. Can I... So if I slam the rear, does that just make it more or less level again? Maybe that'll work. Maybe it won't. All right. And that's $214 to do all that? Sure. All right. So started the day with a wrecked truck. Took it racing a lot. And now I have a rally truck, a little more tuned for rally. That's now multiple colors for some reason. But now I have money. And at 15 grand, I do a little hunting around. Just maybe. Oh, look, I can get another one. So that's a D15. That's perfect right there. That looks like it's the short bed. It's the newer one. I wouldn't mind going for an older one. It's also an automatic. Do I want an auto? Yeah. That's actually not a bad deal. And supposedly it's for sale right around the corner somewhere. I don't know. I might do more grinding with this thing so I have some money to put into it, because the idea is that the half ton will be like a track day hauling something. Kind of like a drag and drive vehicle, but can corner. This is going rally. I think that's where it's going to stay. The four-wheel drive, I can't imagine this thing would be any good in rear-wheel drive because, you know, no weight. The truck's not going to be much better, but its center of mass should be a little closer to back. But I think that's going to do it for this one. Holy, what a vehicle. I wonder how much power it has. Hang on. There's a way to find this out in this game, and I always forget I can do that. So if I do this, UI apps, add app, engine dynometer. Let's just put it right here for the time being. Oh God, what was that? Oh, I can't get it to, how do I switch? I just need like a little straight where I can actually get it through the power band. I'm sorry. Is that 360 horsepower? What? Okay, the police, they were chasing me? Oh, there they are. I have an idea. I wasn't driving. Hi, how you doing? Just minding my own business here. Ah, you've been ticketed. What? I can now drive away. Dang it. What did it cost? It says I've been ticketed, but it's not telling me speed traps. I didn't know there were speed traps. I gotta quit running red lights, guys. Okay, this might be better. So am I reading that correctly? It's saying I have... Well, which one's which? That's weird. Okay, so the other graph... Oh, it's brakes. So this is at the wheel? So at the wheel I have... One of those is horsepower. One of those is torque. I'm gonna take a whack. The red is torque? Yeah, so I have 190 horsepower, 230 foot-pounds of torque. It feels like a lot more than that. And again, who knows what this thing weighs. Yeah, I don't know. One of those was saying like 400 crank horsepower. The other one's saying 190 or 230. It's probably 230. Either way, the thing hauls, and that's going to do it for this one. So hopefully you enjoyed the video, because there's buttons if you did, buttons if you didn't. And as always, buttons to push. Until next time.